Excuse me, baby girl. You are looking so tasty and tantalizing, like my cryptocurrency. I would like to beat your coin. What's going on, y'all? You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. My name is 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘰𝘮, and I truly appreciate you for being here with me. So that horrible joke was an homage to the Black Blockchain Summit that happened recently at Howard University. I just released a video yesterday or a few days ago talking about this amazing event that was held at the prestigious university where they had panelists, they had pitch meetings, they had different education symposiums that had everything to do with crypto, NFT space, and anything to do with blockchain or Bitcoin in the African American and the African diaspora community. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some of the people that did their pitch meetings and some of the panels and the fireside chats that happened the third day of the event recently. And it was absolutely amazing. I met so many people. I made so many contacts. If you saw me over there, please leave a comment down below in the comment section. Follow my social media, which is also downstairs in the comment section. And I'm going to be talking about people's different, the people involved in the fireside chats, people involved in these pitch meetings. I'm going to put down all their social media content below so you can connect with them and, talk to them. You're welcome. I do this for free. But before that, I'm going to read the comments from my subscribers. I really thank you all you guys. My channel is growing all the time. I have almost 800 subscribers right now, and it's going to grow continuously day after day. The first person that we have is from Decentralized Fusion. He says, perfect crypto insight, amazing video, made my own share the love. And then I said, much appreciated. This is about how to do ratio trading when it comes to PulseX and Pulsechain, about how when Pulsechain comes out, you want to trade it for PulseX, or maybe when you want to trade PulseX for Pulsechain when it comes out, because they're going to be at different levels and different wealth. They're going to have different values when they come out. And in that video, I showed you how to, the video's right here. I showed you how to do the ratio trading properly so that you can make the maximum amount of wealth possible. The next comment that I have is from Crypto CPT. He says, pre-Hex launch was the same. We now know it was the right thing to do. I'm okay with waiting as long as it's perfect like Hex. Patience, Hexicans. Of course, he's talking about the crazy long wait when it comes to Pulsechain release date is really annoying. And I know he wants to wait forever, but most people don't want to wait forever. 1.6 billion with a B dollars was given to Richard Hart to release these coins. He said he was going to release it 3 months after it came out, something like, November, December of 2021. It is now September, October of 2022, and there's no release date in sight. Very annoying, but all we can do is wait. And then we have the next comment from 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘰𝘮 says, millionaires do not sell their tokens. They live off passive income. Staking PulseX earns you financial freedom, and you will never need to sell your appreciating assets. It makes you money while you sleep. Then Forex Crypto said exactly. Forex Copy Trader says exactly. Hex, Drip Goat, passive income. Hex 38% APY. Drip 365% APY. I don't really know what Drip Goat is, but I can look into it. I guess it gives you 365% APY. I'll take a look into that. 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘰𝘮 replied, exactly 100%. It is the same functionality as Hex, only no punishment for removal. To be fair, who would want to unstake if it's working all the time? And then Forex Copy Trader says exactly, yeah, Hex only penalizes you if you unstake early. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to look at Drip Goat and see what that's about. See if it's really 365%, or maybe that's just a slang for something. And then Ryan Cash says that I love your content. It helps me so much with all this. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I love my content also. And then Takalink says, I don't believe the shorter stakes make anywhere near 40%. I have a 6-month stake that pays about 11.5% APR and a 1-year stake that pays about 12%. A 10-year stake pays about 30%, but I don't think you get close to 40% unless you do the full 5,555-day stake, which is about 15 years. I replied to him, yeah, you're right. The longer you stake, the more APR you make. And by late 2024, early 2025, I believe 300x from Pulse launch and 64x from day one of PulseX launches, not from the sacrifice date. If you sacrifice 1/100th of a penny per token, then multiply those two numbers by 10. Crazy, I know. This is for if you sacrifice during the sacrifice phase, it's kind of too late to get these numbers by 10. But if you're going to sacrifice, if you're going to buy PulseX and Pulsechain, the days that it comes out, it's going to give you a 64x or a 300x return 2 years later, respectively. Okay. Now, getting into the video, we're going to talk about the first commenter,
𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘬, and intellectual property attorney at 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘬 IP Law. Welcome. Give him a round of applause. And 𝘊𝘰𝘯𝘬𝘥𝘰𝘮, the Deputy Commissioner of Patents at the U.S. Patent Office. Thank you for being here.
So 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘬 is a intellectual property attorney, as he said. He has his own law firm. We also have 𝘊𝘰𝘯𝘬𝘥𝘮, the Deputy Commissioner of U.S. Patent Office. And they pretty much talk about blockchain NFTs and how to navigate the ownership of these new digital properties. Okay, so the thing with crypto is that even though only one person can own it, people can copy and paste your NFTs as much as they want. The only reason why you own this is because you are the only one that can provably prove that your wallet address holds this user ID or this token ID for the specific NFT itself. But just like anyone can take a high digital version copy of the Mona Lisa and put it on their wall and be like, oh yeah, I have the real digital version of Mona Lisa, and it's indistinguishable unless an expert comes and looks at the picture and says, no, this is fake, this is just a high digital copy. It's the same way that you can have a copy of anybody's NFT, showcase it, and be like, oh, even though I don't own this NFT, because you have to prove that you own it through the wallet ownership, even though it's provable that you don't have the wallet ownership of this NFT, you can still display it as much as you want. So you need to keep that in mind when you own these NFT assets, okay? And they did a really good discussion talking about that. It was really amazing.
Dooney, I knew I was gonna do that. Dooney is a visual artist, and she is from the DMV area, and I am passing you off to very capable hands to take you on the rest of the journey for the Black Blockchain Summit. Give Dooney a round of applause.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here with all of you.
Yes, so that was the co-host. Her name is Dooney Anasanyo. Yeah, she's a Yoruba girl. I don't even know how to pronounce her name properly. Shame on me. She is a visual artist, like she said, very heavily involved in the DMV and the California space when it comes to the Nigerian space, to the social aspect space. She's very talented as a visual artist. I like her paintings. They're absolutely amazing. Follow her Instagram. I have the link below. She was a great host too.
My name is Derek Warren. I am the Associate Dean and Director of the MBA and Graduate Programs at the Southern University in Baton Rouge. Southern University is the only HBCU system in the world, I'd like to say, with 5 campuses.
My name is Corey Kemp. I'm an educator from Philadelphia, PA. I got into blockchain a while ago, probably 2015, as an educator.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ryan Cooper. I'm the founder of 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘬𝘐𝑚 Crypto Solutions. I'm also a graduate of Bowie State University.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mike Bennett. I'm a former collegiate athlete, former NFL athlete, who created something called African Museum of the Metaverse. It's a metaverse project where we have land in a lot of different metaverses, and we've built museums that cater to African NFT artists.
Yeah, so that was Derek Warrison, an associate dean of Southern University. That was also Corey Kemp, the educator, and he's an educator in Philadelphia. And finally, we had Ryan Cooper of 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘬𝘐𝑚 Crypto Solutions. And in addition to that, we had Mike Bennett, a former NFL athlete and a college athlete, of course. He is the creator of the African Museum of the Metaverse. Okay, so they mainly talked about on education, especially in the metaverse space. Now, education is the most important part when it comes to crypto. I think that's the only problem. You like my little dreads or whatever, my little braids. Crypto and education for crypto is the most important aspect when it comes to the growth that's going to happen in the metaverse, when it comes to the growth that's going to happen in the NFT space, the growth that's going to happen in DeFi. Me educating you right now is the only thing that's going to help people.
And I'll start out. My name is 𝘊𝘰𝘯𝘬𝘥𝘰𝘮, Roberts, and my husband and I own one of the only brick and mortar cryptocurrency exchanges in the U.S. Simply put, we have a Bitcoin bank, and we're looking to expand to 41 cities, inner cities across the United States. We also have a crypto kids camp.
My name is Ronald Moulton. I wear several hats, co-founder of Don't Mute DC, co-founder of Checker Enterprises, and currently building the 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘦 Museum in historic Anacostia, where we bind up the block. And basically, what I'm working on right now is an enterprise that's formed with former gang members in Washington, D.C., where they own part of the block.
So my name is 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘕𝘠. I'm the other half of By the Hood, my partner Corey, which is up here. A little bit about myself. My background is in real estate. So I've pretty much done everything in real estate from development to investing.
My name is 𝘊𝘰𝘯𝘕𝘠, co-founder of AfriBlocks. And we are a Pan-African freelancers talent marketplace. And I remember the first time I heard about Bitcoin, I just graduated from university. I'm based in Harare, Zimbabwe. And there was this guy who was in Harare. His name was Sinclair Skinner. And he was talking about Bitcoin.
Okay, so that was Nigel Roberts, the founder of the only brick and mortar cryptocurrency exchange, aka a bank. That was also Ron Morton of Don't Mute Me DC, and he's currently the one of the builders of a 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘦 museum. 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘕 of By the Hood, where you they go through properties and they buy them and they renovate them and sell them for profit and generational wealth. And then Tongia Choto, the co-founder of AfroBlocks. Okay. Now they talk about the grassroots growth through real estate, banking, and digital assets, all in relation to crypto. Okay. Because education also has to be done in a grassroots aspect. Yes, me educating you through YouTube, them educating you through YouTube is very helpful, but you need to meet these people where they are. You need to go to their social media aspects. You need to talk to them, engage with them. Don't be like a spammer. Don't be annoying because, people already think in their hind mind that crypto is already a scam. Engage with them like regular people. Engage with them like in a conversational aspect.
I'm 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕 Ellis. Many know me as a finance rebel. I'm a tax accountant, money nerd, person that all around loves black people. And I basically work during the day as a tax accountant, and at night I'm a financial educator.
What's up? My name is Caleb Boyce.
Caleb, hold the mic a little closer.
I'm a Howard University alum, go Bison. And so I'm happy to be back here for this summit. I currently work for Dapper Labs Flow, and I'm running a grant program. It's a $1.2 million grant program for black developers and creators to launch dApps on Flow.
Yeah, and that was 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕 Ellis, a tax accountant and a financial educator, and also Caleb Boyce of Dapper Labs. They pretty much talk about DeFi and how DeFi, which is short for decentralized finance, is absolutely important. It's absolutely amazing. It's going to change the world. Every single thing that you can do in DeFi is what you can do in the traditional space that has a bunch of blockades that stop you from that. If you want to become an accredited investor and be involved in hedge funds, you have to make $500,000 a year in income, and you have to have $1 million in liquid cash in your bank account. DeFi helps you solve this problem. Anyone can join any of these DeFi protocols, but the problem with joining DeFi is that it has a lot of risk. It has a lot of educational barriers. So if you learn it and you only have, $100, $200, you can make tremendous amount of money. But the idea is that you need to take $10,000, you need to take $20,000 and then 10x it to $100,000, $200,000, and you can really change the world that way. Okay, so look at my other previous videos. I have many videos about DeFi, such as Pulsechain. That's why I talk the most about DeFi.
I'm Carrie Fulton, and I'm been working in the environmental justice sector since I was in undergrad here at Howard University at checktheweather.net. Like, check the weather. Is it raining? Is it snowing? I don't know. Checktheweather.net.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gerard Newkirk. I am the co-founder and CEO of Genesis Block Labs. We started this with a mission to build the entrepreneur class about 3 years ago. So we manage 3 brands in order to advance entrepreneurship.
Hi, my name is Michael Lebrow. I'm the NFT lead on the Tigray Art Collective. Our mission is to fundraise and raise awareness to the ongoing genocidal war happening in Ethiopia. The Tigray region has been locked from food, electricity, and also humanitarian aid services.
My name is Raven Moore. I'm a CPA in the state of Texas, and I've been working and specializing in oil and gas companies for the last 10 to 12 years. So my full-time job, I work in oil and gas, and I prepare the public information that goes out for our company.
Carrie Fulton is an environmental justice sector, is also involved in Check the Weather. That was also Gerard Newkirk of Genesis Block Labs, and Raven Moore, CPA in the oil and gas space. Among many things. They talked about crypto in the oil and gas space. Now, there's many rumors that crypto is very terrible, especially when it comes to Bitcoin. Crypto is very terrible when it comes to the energy sector. It creates gas emissions. It pollutes. It's not good. It creates too many greenhouse gases. That is a myth that has been debunked many times, and I'm here to educate you. I'm here to educate the world, just like they're here to educate the world, that crypto is heavily involved in the renewable space. About 80% of all crypto mining is done through renewables.
My name is 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘕𝘥𝘰𝘮, and I am CEO of the Black Upstart. We train Black entrepreneurs to start job-creating businesses. Currently, there are 2.56 million Black entrepreneurs, but only 110,000 of them have the capacity to employ at least one person. So we teach Black people not just how to start an enterprise, but to start an enterprise that can create the type of economic emancipation that can free themselves.
Greetings, everybody. My name is 𝘉𝘰𝘯𝘕, and I am a professor of communication and Africana studies at Morgan State University.
All right. Since we teach Black entrepreneurs, one of the things that I say is Black people spend $1.5 trillion annually. Oh, let me say that one more time in case y'all forget, in case y'all ain't listening, in case y'all hungry and y'all waiting for lunch, but we spend $1.5 trillion annually. If we were to combine that spending power, we would represent the 10th wealthiest nation in the entire world. And so while newspapers are reporting on our spending power, while institutions are researching our spending power, there are businesses that are steady capitalizing off of our spending power, but those businesses are not owned by us.
That was 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕𝘥𝘰, the CEO of Black Upstart. And that was also 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘕𝘥𝘰, a professor of communications. They pretty much talk about how Black wealth matters, the banking, wealth building industry, and the distribution of wealth in the Web3 ecosystem. Web3 is the third generation of the web infrastructure, where you create content and you share content, but you are the owners of this content, and no one can steal your content away from you because the content is on the blockchain, and the blockchain is immutable. It can never be changed. Okay. It's very important, and Black people need to be involved in this new creation of the Web3, because Web3 is absolutely amazing. I see crypto assets, I see blockchain assets, Bitcoin assets. I see it as the web in 1996, 1997. We're just in the early phase where many companies are being made right now. We have billion-dollar companies, million-dollar companies being made right now, but it still is dramatically in its infancy. Amazon was made in 1997. Right? And it was a nobody. It even had a 95% drop down from 1997 to 2000, the dot-com bubble crash. But of course, Amazon is one of the biggest companies. It's like number one or number two in the entire world.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jasmine Brunson. I'm the CEO and founder of Rectify AI. We are a Web3 security and risk analytics platform making the world of crypto more intelligent. Next slide. Imagine being on the cusp of the decentralized future as more people transact peer-to-peer, buy NFTs, invest in DeFi protocols and liquidity pools, and thus find out that this space has a lot of risk associated with it.
Okay, yeah. So that was Jasmine Brunson. She is the creator of Rectify AI, heavily involved in security aspects, making sure that you don't run into any phishing attacks or any seed word phrase attacks, many different crypto aspect attacks that happen that people can fall victim to. Look into her Upstart, look into her startup. It's really amazing, really cool.
Hi, everyone. I'm 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕𝘥𝘰𝘮. I'm CEO Chairman of 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕𝘥𝘰𝘮 Media. Our mission is to transform ownership through storytelling and play. And before I tell you a bit about 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕𝘥𝘰𝘮 Media, I want to tell you a bit of a story. Let's go to the next slide.
That was 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕𝘥𝘰𝘮 of 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕𝘥𝘰𝘮 Media. They have an awesome comic book series. Look into that. It had millions upon millions of dollars of investments, and they want to continually grow. And they have a comic book asset that is using the NFT space so that you can have ownership into these comic books.
Cool. So my name is Raven Moore, and I'm here representing Crypto EQ. Crypto EQ is a research education platform. And what we do there is we try to make do your own research attainable for everybody. When you come into the crypto market, everybody came in as a beginner and didn't know what was really going on, right? And so the cryptocurrency market is complex, but we're here to make it simple.
That was Raven Moore of Crypto EQ, where they teach you how to educate yourself into crypto assets, into NFTs, into DeFi aspect. And it's true, crypto is very, very difficult to understand. That's why I'm making this channel like this right now.
I am Charisma, a founder of Parents in Motion. Parents in Motion is a safe and cost-effective family and transit company. Next slide, please. In the summer of 2017, we conducted a survey of 250 Northeast, Central, and Southern Ohio families. In that survey, we found that 35% of those families processes and equipment are not good for parents to safe and vetted drivers through a mobile app.
Yeah, that was Charisma Curry of Parents in Motion, where you're able to give ride sharing to children that's in elementary school, high school, whatever, or soccer practice. And you can use cryptocurrency to pay for this ride sharing purposes and to even gain cryptocurrency as a user, as maybe a coupon or as a reward point. It's actually pretty cool. Look at it, into it.
Hello, my name is Shayna.
And I'm Tony, and we are NFT CLT. Okay, there we go.
NFT CLT is an organization dedicated to providing free and accessible blockchain, NFT, and Web3 education onboarding in our home community of Charlotte, but also in communities across the nation.
NFT CLT, I met both of them in person actually when I was there. It's NFT and blockchain education by, as you saw, Tony Bravado and Shayna Douglas. Awesome place, very educational. Looked into their website. They had a lot of good educational aspects that they taught you the different parts about NFTs without it being overbearing, without it being overly confusing. And they teach you what NFTs to involve in so that you won't get scammed and so that you won't lose like 90% of your worth.
You can create all the tech you want to and throw it out there, but right now it doesn't mean anything because our folks out here ain't educated on this stuff. They're not educated on crypto, not educated on NFTs, and they come to me every day. Because that's what I do. I do teach crypto now, and I do teach all of that stuff. But they come to me every day with the same questions. And that's because nobody's out here educating people. So guess what? We have an opportunity to take hold of a space that no one else is doing. And when we do that, we will bring about the mass adoption of crypto, which is what I know we're destined to do. And I know how it's going to get done. But it's not going to get done without educating the people.
𝘊𝘰𝘯𝘦 Evans, too. She's the founder of Guapcoin. Guapcoin is absolutely amazing. It's cryptocurrency for the Black community, and they're going to be integrating some DeFi type aspects in their coin so that it can work very similar to Ethereum, but be better, but be more focused on the African American community, the Black community, pretty much.
So thank you very much. I'm an old man. And 38 years ago, I came here to the Mecca, to Howard University. So I'm a bison, and I had to go through a lot more than many other fintech entrepreneurs had to go through. So let's take the guy that I sued. He is, say it again? I can't understand you, speak up. No, I'm telling you my story. Relax. It's my story, right? I'm gonna tell you my story. So I graduated in 1990. The year after I graduated, I went to work for a very large financial organization, okay? Well known. I graduated with a bachelor's degree, business management.
That was Reggie Middleton, the founder of DeFi. Excuse me, I have to be sexy for a real second. Let me take my shirt off. It's like, no, he is one of the founders of DeFi, absolutely amazing. In fact, a lot of gains would not be allowed in 2022 or in the modern era if he did not create DeFi, decentralized finance. He has amazing intellect, amazing genius when it comes to cryptocurrency, and we owe a massive debt of gratitude to him. By the way, he was just showing himself getting shot when he lived in Howard University.
I walked out. As I was walking out, this off-duty police officer took a 357. You see that scar there? Point blank. Boom. In the front. But it's not that bad because I have a matching one when it came out the back.
He was wrongfully shot by a police officer, so that's why he was, taking his shirt off. And I'm telling you all this because I thank you, I love you, I appreciate you. This was an amazing event. I hope it happens again. Let's get this money.